Hello, my name is Kamal, and in a previous video, I showed how I managed to write this little script that invokes Ramin Honary's excellent SVG analog clock to produce this very handsome wall clock. Um, at the time I made that video, I was aware of two minor bugs in this code, um, but I adroitly stepped around them. If you notice, this particular Emacs uses the default small font sizes. But usually what I do is I run an Emacs that has a larger default font size. So for example, you'll see that everything is bigger. And that's by basically saying metx set frame font, you know, to a default to a bigger font. And then every window you create will have that as its default. And if I load and evaluate this original version of the clock uh, code and run it here, you'll see it has a slight problem. And that problem is that the bottom, the bottom third of it is missing. Um, the reason it still works, even though the bottom third doesn't display, is that the image mechanism has a clipping rectangle that's bound to the actual pixels that are inside the buffer. And so even though the image is created bigger and told to draw, a too large size, when it actually tries to display the image, it does in fact correctly ignore the rest of the stuff. So why is this happening? It turns out when we create the image object itself, we call SVG image, which you can see the source code of here, and it's exactly simply calling create image with the actual text of the image and saying that it's an image of type uh, SVG. And when you create it, there's a REST argument for the properties, and it's just passing the rest of the properties on to create image. And if you look at create image, you'll see that it has in its documentation that the properties, which are optional, are extra properties. But it says if the property scale is not given, and the display has a high resolution, or more exactly, when the average width of a character in the default font is more than 10 pixels, the image is automatically scaled up in proportion to the default font. So when we get this, when we get this image, it will have a scale factor added to it, which we don't want. So we can explicitly add our own scale factor. And now when we start it up, it fits. So that's bug one. Uh, this is just behavior that's inside of create image that you won't see unless you're running in a defaultly larger font size Emacs. Um, the second one is slightly more subtle. I make this go away and say I want to split into two windows side by side. And I want one of these to be just sort of like a sidebar. I want to run the clock in it. Notice the the right-hand side of the clock is cut off, and this is because this. So the first one I wouldn't necessarily call a bug in the code in the sense that it's it only happens under certain circumstances, and so it was an omission, uh, but not really a bug. But this one is a bug because where it's trying to compute the size that it's going to draw this clock, it uses as the size the minimum of window pixel width and window pixel height minus window mode line height, all of which return their value in pixels. Um, the thing about window pixel width is that it's includes all the decorations, the scroll bars and everything. There's also a window width, which normally would return its size in characters, but you can give it an extra argument pixel-wise to return its size in pixels. And notice that that's substantially smaller. So up here in the original code, it would be using the 1566 value instead of the 1533 value. Uh, so if we just change this, and then eval buffer, and move this over again, and go over into the smaller area and do it. Well, I, it is different. That's the previous expression I wanted to execute. So you now see that it actually fits. So those are the two very minor bugs in the really excellent and handsome SVG analog clock that Ramin Honary has in his GitHub. Thanks for your attention.